Geek, pull up and repeat. Welcome back to the Surround Sound Podcast. I am your host, R. Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor, and we are inside the Entertainment Report on today's ET. We always like to start off with celebrity and sports birthdays, anniversaries, and or deaths. Got Robin Roberts, Scarlett Johansson, Erica Kane, TikToker, and then we got the three-name club. It's like if you ain't got three names, you can't be in this portion. You got Jamie Lee Curtis. Funny story about her. Somehow, Martin Luther King, three-name, had something to do with her being born. I saw it on the internet, so it got to be true. It's weird to me, but so be it. Billie Jean King, tennis legend and all-around just great human being, has done a lot for the advancement of people in the United States, regardless of creed, gender, religion. Big shouts out to Billie Jean King on her birthday. And then there's Juju Smith-Schuster. I guess he kind of got four names. It's Jew. Smith-Schuster. This is what I want to know, people with hyphenated names. Okay, so Juju get married. And his wife named Johnson. So is it, and let's say her name is Angela Johnson. Is it then Angela Johnson Smith-Schuster? Like, what are the rules of hyphenated names? I do not know them. And please help me out with that. Also, just a few seconds ago, you heard an excerpt from one of the dopest movies of my lifetime. And that's Denzel Washington's portrayal of Malcolm X. Special birthday to that joint. It came out November 1992. It's 20 years old. If you have not, my kids gonna watch that movie. Yes, my kids. Also, posthumously, we like to remember Gallagher, a very popular comedian, especially of the 70s and 80s, known for smashing things and making jokes. He passed away while we were on sabbatical. Next up, Ice Cube lost $9 million. $9 million because he would not get a shot. Now, I don't like to get shots, neither Ice. And for COVID, I get it. I get it, but a lot of people didn't get it, but I get it. So with that being said, would I lose $9 million just to do what I want to do? At this point in time, Ice Cube, your pockets and my pockets couldn't be more different. Your pockets and my pockets in no way, shape, or form are synonymous. But I will say this. Standing on principles and morals that you believe in, it's priceless. It's priceless. Nonetheless, Ice Cube confirmed on a new episode of $1 Million Worth of Game podcast that he lost a staggering $9 million on an acting role because of his refusal to get the COVID vaccine shot. Reports surfaced in October 2021 that Cube was dropped from Sony's comedy Oh Hell No, directed by Bad Trip filmmaker Kyoto Sakuri, and it was also starring Jack Black. Well, producers on the film reportedly requested all cast members get vaccinated, get the vaccine, get the jab, in order to participate in the production, which at the time was planning to shoot in Hawaii during the winter. All right. Cube says, I turned down the movie because I didn't want to get the mother flipping jab. He didn't say mother flipping. He said that, yeah. Cube said, confirming the October 21st report. I turned down $9 million. I didn't want to get the jab. F the jab. F y'all for trying to make me get it. I don't know how Hollywood feels about me right now. Well, Cube, I get it. Like I said, I mean, without getting into personal things, I understand Cube not wanting to get the jab. And I understand where he's coming from with saying about how Hollywood feels about him as well, because everybody know about what everything been said about Kyrie and Kanye, as far as the people that run that industry. I'll be quiet because I ain't got nothing. I can't say nothing right now. Okay, Kanye West. Speaking of Kanye West is going to run for president in 2024. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Kanye West announced in a Sunday video that he's running for president again in 2024. He also said he's planning on repurposing items from his past clothing collaborations to get the word out. Yeah, like Balenciaga, Adidas, Gap, all that good stuff. Now, this is coming on the heels. This is coming on, and this is courtesy of Newsweek. Big shouts out to, where was the Ice Cube? The Ice Cube information, that was courtesy of Variety. Okay, back to what I'm doing. In the past couple of weeks, it's been crazy for Kanye in reference to his statements about America, about Jews that are in America, Jews that are outside of America, Hollywood. He actually talked about Ice Cube. Well, he didn't like talk about him, but he mentioned Ice Cube. He's mentioned a whole lot of people like by name, saying that they're puppets, this, that, and the third. I don't know who would vote for Kanye West right now, but he got a year and some change to get his word out. And Ye said that the products were actually rebranded from those great institutions that I named, and they went for about $100 to $400 then. And now since he's repurposed, they'll be going for $20. And the logo is like $20 for Ye 24. So go ahead, Kanye. That's all I got to say. Kanye killer. Woo. A lot of things going on with Mr. Kanye, and I hope everything works out well for him. Lastly, on the Entertainment Report, and for everyone that is viewing, make sure you go and subscribe, like, and do all that good stuff that you do. We appreciate it right here at the Surround Sound Podcast. We on TikTok, we on YouTube, we on Twitter, we're on Facebook and Instagram. Just search Surround Sound Podcast. Now, this American Music Award thing with Chris Brown and Ciara for the Michael Jackson tribute, Thriller turned 40. And I will say this, for them to not do something like large with as many American Music Awards as Michael Jackson had won, he may win some more, never know him. That is kind of strange. And the old creative differences approach, it looks like, is what has crept up. Nonetheless, courtesy of Entertainment Tonight, Dick Clark Productions is finally speaking out over Chris Brown's claims that his performance in honor of the 40th anniversary of Michael Jackson's Thriller was pulled from Sunday night's American Music Awards. Now, they trying to kind of say that it wasn't really pulled, but you know how they go. On Monday, in a statement to Entertainment Tonight, a DCP, or Dick Clark Productions spokesperson, clarified that the tribute being pulled was a matter of creative direction and no fault of Chris Brown. That's kind of how I took it too, that it was Chris Brown's fault. Nonetheless, live shows change all the time. It's the nature of the business. Unfortunately, this element of the AMAs didn't come together as we could align on the performance, to no fault of Chris Brown, and that end of that statement. Actually, Ciara was supposed to kind of be in that joint with Chris Brown. They were, of course, it's gonna be like the Billie Jean type of joint. It was supposed to be live. And if you hadn't seen the little excerpt from practice, make sure you go and check us out on the Surround Sound Podcast on TikTok and TikTok, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you'll see. Just scroll down and you'll see all that good stuff right there. Coming up next on the Surround Sound Podcast, we got Football 101. And also, check out this excerpt from the movie Malcolm X. Denzel, you should have won an AMA. Denzel should have won an American Music Award for that movie. He should have won an Emmy and a Grammy and all that other stuff too. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. Stay right there and listen to this good music. Music, y'all. Music.